At 11, Portland police setting the record straight about their role when it comes to immigration enforcement. Plus, left at the curb, what the Department of Justice is doing to bring justice to people with service animals who say some Uber drivers refused to give them rides. And later.
It will slow down your trip a lot, so please plan ahead.
How TriMet is making sure Timbers fans get to the match at Providence Park on Saturday, even if it's slow going for some. And tonight we begin with Portland police, once again emphasizing their role when it comes to immigration enforcement. The chief stressing officers do not do that kind of work in a video released this morning. Alma McCarty joins us now in the newsroom. Alma, why are police reiterating this now?
Well, Christine, many Portlanders have been wondering if the Bureau's working with ICE, and they've also had questions about how to distinguish PPB from other agencies. This video message, of course, aims to address that.
Please take a moment to view this important video on immigration.
Chief Bob Day in the Portland Police Bureau with a reminder Friday that PPB does not engage in immigration enforcement.
Portland police do not enforce federal immigration laws. And we also do not work with ICE to identify, arrest, or detain people just because they are undocumented.
The video, also in Spanish, points out that officers will not ask about immigration status unless it's relevant to that crime. And with so many agencies with police inscribed on their uniforms, PPB insists their officers will identify themselves.
You can tell an officer is a Portland police officer because we have a unique badge. No one else has a badge like this.
These assertions coming on the heels of ramped-up ICE operations nationwide, putting communities on edge. It's why Councilor Samir Kanal is introducing two ordinances, the first to write Portland's sanctuary city status into city code. In 2017, City Council adopted a resolution declaring sanctuary status and prohibiting use of city funds, personnel, or equipment to enforce federal immigration law. However, Councilor Kanal says the resolution isn't binding law. In a statement, he said, "Putting our money where our mouth is when it comes to being a sanctuary city is the least we can do, and that's why it's our first step." The second ordinance seeks to prohibit all law enforcement, including federal agents, from intentionally concealing their identities during routine operations engaging the public, and to require badges be clearly visible. Currently, there's no PPP policy preventing masks or face coverings, although officers and tactical units will sometimes wear a gas mask or face covering. PPB says there is clear policy on identification.
We reached out to ICE for comment this evening, but we haven't yet heard back. Christine, back to you.
Yeah, a lot of people out there with questions, so appreciate the follow-up, Alma. Thank you. Let's get you caught up now on tonight's other headlines. Police have arrested a man they say assassinated conservative activist Charlie Kirk. A family friend turned in 22-year-old Tyler Robinson after he apparently admitted to carrying out the attack at a university in Utah. Robinson was arrested for suspicion of aggravated murder and other charges. Investigators are continuing that investigation and still have not shared any specific details about a motive. And a man accused of stabbing his mother has been arrested. 30-year-old Miguel Bravo was found and detained last night and has been arrested on a felony warrant for assault. He's accused of stabbing his mother early Thursday morning at the Oaks Mobile and RV Park in Woodland. She was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. In Hillsborough, several people were hurt in a 6-car crash that sent a garbage truck into a library. Hillsborough Fire and Rescue says 5 people were hurt, with 3 sent to the hospital. They say everyone is expected to survive. Meantime, the library says it will be open tomorrow with normal operating hours. Police are now looking for the driver of an early 2000s maroon Ford Focus that was hit in the crash and then left the scene. And it is official, Paul Allen's estate has reached a formal agreement to sell the Trailblazers. If the NBA Board of Governors approves it, Tom Dundon will become the new owner. Dundon currently owns the NHL's Carolina Hurricanes. There are also 3 minority owners. In a statement today, the Allen estate says the new owners plan to keep the team in Portland. Good news for a lot of fans out there. Okay, time now for a look outside on this Friday night. Beautiful from our Rose City sky cam, about 65 degrees in downtown Portland. We started things off today cloudy, but then turned into a pretty nice sunny afternoon. Celine Stevens is in for Matt tonight with a first look at your weather impact forecast. Celine cannot wait for the sunshine tomorrow.
Christine, definitely, yeah. It's going to be a really nice Saturday. Temperatures in the upper 70s, nearly 80 degrees. And I'll tell you the good news right off the bat. The rain that we've been looking at does look like it'll be even more short-lived than we originally thought. So although we're seeing rain this weekend, it's not tomorrow, and when we do, it won't even be a downpour. So right now, though, as for tonight, we're sitting at the mid-60s. It's 65 degrees. Winds are nice and calm out there, and temperatures across the map are looking pretty nice. 61 degrees in Vancouver, upper 50s in Troutdale, 58 degrees in McMinnville. Other areas seeing temperatures in the 50s to 52 in Newport, 55 in Tillamook. So pretty cool temperatures tonight. As we get into our Saturday, we're starting off the morning a little bit foggy in certain areas of the valley. Temperatures in the upper 50s. We get to the afternoon, temperatures hit mid-70s, and we're looking at pretty sunny skies. It will be a nice Saturday. Once we get into the evening hours, we're still hanging on to those clouds, though. That's going to start to roll into the area ahead of this front that's moving in. That's going to be bringing us those light showers throughout our Sunday, although temperatures are expected to get up to around 79 degrees. And so you're going to see right here what we're talking about. We're looking at the cloud coverage coming in by around 7 p.m. into the Portland area, pushing east, and then we're going to see that rain come in by pretty early morning Sunday. We're looking at those showers by 4 a.m. The Dow's seeing more significant rainfall definitely than us. That said, for us, we're getting off pretty lucky, it looks like, and by around 2 p.m. we're going to see that already starting to move off to the east, leaving us with a pretty, it looks like cloudy, but at least cooler Sunday, and by Monday things do start to turn around. Still, we'll talk about rainfall totals coming up in a bit. Back to you.
Glad you're keeping us updated as we look toward the weekend. Thank you, Celine. Timbers fans, you might want to build in some extra travel time for the match on Saturday if you live west of downtown and plan on taking the Max. The tunnel near Washington Park will still be closed, so that means shuttle buses. Catherine Cook shows us how TriMet plans to keep things moving.
5,000 feet of wire and 1,000 feet of track. That's how much TriMet crews have replaced so far during their week-long Robertson Tunnel repair project. They'll still be working Saturday night when the Timbers kick off against New York. TriMet wants fans to be ready for some changes. They'll run express shuttle buses directly between Providence Park and the Sunset Transit Center starting at 5 p.m.
And the shuttle buses are just going to load people on and go, load people on and go.
Timbers fans will definitely feel the impact Saturday, but the Max Tunnel has been closed since last weekend. So regular commuters have been dealing with shuttle buses all week.
I'm trying to go home.
If Hannah Lou sounds exhausted, she is. The weekday shuttle buses she takes make several stops on their way here, including Goose Hollow and the zoo.
I got off work at 4:30. It's almost 6 o'clock now, and I am not even home yet. So, this is just me going home from work, but if you're going to a game, you might want to prioritize that a little bit if you want to make it for kickoff.
TriMet hopes things will move more quickly Saturday night while still urging fans to build in extra time. But hey,
Your game day ticket is your ticket to ride.
at least it's free. In downtown Portland, Catherine Cook, KGW News.